around each of them. Father, we ask that you be with the Fuller family. Father, to fill them, give them the peace that only you can give. Father, surround them and let them know that they are loved. Father, he was such a joy to be around. He loves his kids. He loves his game. Father, we just honor him tonight. Father, be with each of us. Father, we thank you most of all for your Son, Jesus Christ. In his precious name, amen.
Please remain standing for our national anthem performed by Senior Austin Staff. Oh, say, can you see what so proudly we give, and the twilight that streams through the cross right and bright, oh, through the for the realm of peace, we're together to be free. Here I no mercy there, keep through the night, and I'll play what still there. Oh, nation and strong faithful, bear his way. For the land of the free, hail the hope of the brave.
Opening invocation and national anthem by one of the senior students here at Oak Forest Craft Academy, a chilling rendition to honor America. We'll get our starters first for Hartfield, number 0, Hill Sable. Also starting at number 4, Will Sullivan. Number 1, Cruz Garner. Number 14, Jake Zelowski. And number 23, Jonathan Lewis. And for the Cougars, under the usual suspects, Britton Nelson, he wears number 4, the senior. The junior, Dylan Fortenberry, he wears number 3. Number 23, Tyler Fortenberry. Number 24, Gavin Brogdon. And number 32, Trey Fortenberry. Stan making his way back to the broadcast table. Usual 5 starters for Brookhaven Academy. Nelson, Fortenberry, Tyler, Fortenberry, Dylan, Fortenberry, Trey, and 24, Gavin Bronk. Hill Sable, Cruz Garner, Will Sullivan, Jake Kozlowski, and Jonathan Lucas for the Hawks of Hillcrest. At this point is 46-45 victory by the Lady Cougars in overtime just prior to this ball game. Hillcrest coached by Steve Mackinson. Tip control by Fortenberry, Austin Nelson. Nelson's going to go left side, Dylan Fortenberry. He stepped on the sideline. High pressure out there along the left sideline by the Hartfield Hawks. Sable will run the show out front. He's going to get it back to Cruz Garner. Garner, Sable's guards out front. Going to get a block down low. Going to call it on number 0. That's going to be Sable trying to get a screen to free one of his cohorts.
He was moving just a little bit.
Kind of looks like Dave Pace on the whistle.
He looks just like Dave Pace. I'm sorry to say it. Looks just like
a VA supporter in his own right. Nelson up top is going to set it for the Cougars. 2-free zone. from Hartfield. Nelson goes left side. Dylan Fortenberry, nothing doing over there. Cross court for Brogdon. Brogdon down low to Tyler. Tyler up off the glass. Got it to go 2-0 early over Kevin Academy. Hartfield out front. Garner's going to set the offense. Man-to-man defense goes left side. Keselowski. Cross court over to Gil Sable. He's going to look down low. Number 23, Lucas. Over to Will Sullivan. Corner to Cruz Garner. Garner's going to wave everyone off, go back out top and reset it. Over to Jeslowski. Jeslowski looks for the big man. Jonathan Lucas down low. Gets it down to the little man down low. That's Hill Sable. That is stolen away by Brogdon. Brogdon's going to hand it off to Nelson. Nelson will press the issue. Looks that back in the 2-3 zone. Going to trap on the wing. Nelson out front. Looks goes right side to Brogdon. Brogdon's going to skip cross court to Dylan Fortenberry. Fortenberry thought about a three. Pulls back, goes corner. Right side Brogdon. Brogdon had it tapped away and stolen by Garner. Garner down low to Sable. Off the mark, no good. Pulled down by Brogdon. Brogdon's going to get out to Tyler Fortenberry. Step across the middle, reverse. Fortenberry goes tumbling over the inline. No call. Dylan with a rebound. Out to Nelson. Nelson's going to reset it. Cougars with a 2-point lead. 6 minutes to go here in the first. Tyler, three-pointer on the way. Right side, he got it. 5-0 ball game early. Fortenberry with 5 points early for the Cougars. Garner out front, goes right side to Jeslowski. Back out to Garner. Trying to get it down to the big guy, Lucas. He stands in at about 6'6". Back row court by Lucas. Left it home. Baseline. Got behind Trey Fortenberry. Soft dunk over the top of the rim. Nelson back the other way. 5-2 ball game. Cougars out front.
I was about to say, if that wasn't a dunk, it was almost.
A lot of energy here at Oak Forest. Packed out, standing room only. Tyler Fortenberry goes up on Lucas. Up, got it to go. That's 5 points early for Fortenberry. Check that 7. Went straight up over the big guy, Lucas. Got the runner. 7-2 ball game. Cougars out front. Garner's going to set the offense for the Hawks. Goes to Jeslowski. Jeslowski surveys the floor. Nothing doing. Back to Garner. To Jeslowski just outside the arc. Steps inside of it. 2-pointer on the way. Off the mark. Backside rebound by Cruz Garner. Check that Sable. Gonna get a foul down low. Shot attempt by Jeslowski. He got fouled.
Fouls on Trey Fortenberry.
Yeah. First team on the Cougars. First on Fortenberry. Jeslowski will shoot 2. First one up off the mark, no good. 1-1 ball game. Now check that. 7-2 ball game. One more free throw. Jeslowski got that one to go. 7-3 ball game. Cougars out front. 4:40 to go here in the first quarter of play. Nelson trying to go left sideline. Had it knocked away by the big man, Lucas. Out front on the trap. Nelson sets it, running jump. They're going to pick him up in half court. Garner and Sable. Dylan drives left baseline, lost it off his leg. Goes back to the Hawks of Hartfield. Good start for the Cougars. Got to settle down. Couple empty trips last 2 times down. Cruz Garner out front. Trying to set the offense. Goes across to Sable. Sable's going to look, survey the floor. Trying to go down low to Jonathan Lucas. The big guy along the baseline. Short corner. Threw it against the wall. Soaking pressure in the backcourt by Garner on Nelson. Cross court to Tyler. Tyler looks to press the issue. Goes right corner to Brogdon. Brogdon back out front to Nelson. He'll go left side to Dylan Fortenberry. Back to Nelson up top. Real wide zone by Hartfield. Tyler had the ball knocked away. It went off Tyler's hand. Right in front of the Hartfield bench. It'll go back to the Hawks. Cruz Garner out front for Hartfield. He started closely by Dylan Fortenberry. Kozlowski drives down the lane, wants to go up and over. Straight Forkberry, he got another one. Just an easy drive down the lane, turnaround jumper from about 6 feet. Got it to go. Brogdon had the ball knocked away by Sable. Sable on the move. Cross court, down under the basket. Will Sullivan got that one to go. We got a top ball game at 7. Quickly to the front court. Nelson's going to set it for the Cougars. High pressure, 2-3 zone by Hartfield. Tyler Forkberry up and under. Got the ball at the free throw line, saying head fake.
Nice
big guy,
down that lane.
Big guy Lucas went around and laid it up with his left hand. He's got 7 of the Cougar 9. Fast pace, 2:54 to go, 9-7 ball game.
9.
He's got 9.
Yeah.
I stand corrected. I'm trying to cheat Tyler out of points. 9 for Fortenberry, 9 for the Cougars. Cruz Garner is going to set the ball out front, goes to the big guy, Lucas. Lucas looks. Goes over to Garner, left wing. Down low to Will Sullivan. Sullivan up off the glass and good. Pretty good move in there by the small off-guard Sullivan. Good post move on the block.
Well, Sullivan has a good bit of size there, and he had a mismatch against Brogdon, he felt. Made a nice post move.
Kellen Fortenberry left side. Goes out front to Nelson. Back to Tyler. Tyler on the lane had it stripped away by Sullivan. Sullivan's going to press the issue against Nelson. Up off the glass. Good. Sullivan has another one. 11-9 ball game. Hartfield out in front of the Cougars with 1:57 to go here in the first. Nelson working his way down the lane. Reverse layup up off the glass and good. Good drive there by Nelson in the land of the Giant. Got that one over Jonathan Lucas.
Somebody's going to have to help Tyler score, so Britt taking the call.
A lot of balls at the rim and outside the 1 3-pointer from Tyler. Everything's at the rim. They're going to get Tyler on the offensive foul right there. Fighting through a screen. Bill Sable had a good screen at the elbow. Tyler just fought straight through it. Picked up the foul. Hillcrest at inbound. Sable gets the right side of Kozlowski. Jumper over Trey, off the mark, no good. Sable, Kozlowski gets his own into the paint, going to kick it out front. So Garner back to Kozlowski. Nothing doing there. Got the ball inside to Bill Sullivan. Mr. Sullivan does a pretty good job in and around the basket.
Yeah, he's a senior, showing his experience. Oh, that was a foul call.
Yeah, foul in the backcourt on Sable. He was holding Nelson as the Cougars were trying to inbound.
I almost missed that.
13-11 Hartfield lead with 1:15 to go here in the first quarter of play. Nelson goes front court to Brogdon and skip pass over to Dylan Fortenberry. 3 on the way, off the mark, no good. Searching for the basketball. Hartfield comes out with it. Sullivan's going to press the issue for Hartfield. He'll reset it along the right wing on Brogdon. Sullivan goes baseline, kicks it out top to Cruz Garner. Garner drives the baseline, going to get fouled by Dylan Fortenberry. Garner is over the line to shoot 2.
Hartfield seems to be motivated, highly motivated on offense.
Yeah, they really attack the basket. How many free throws? Well, this is 1 or 2. This will be their 5th free throw here in the first quarter. Garner gets the first free throw to go. 14-11 ball game. 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. Second free throw by Garner. Good as well. Full court pressure by Hartfield. Nelson clears the front mid-court strike. Trap out front. Gets the ball to Trey Fortenberry. Left side. Brogdon 3-pointer on the way. Air ball pulled down by the big guy, Lucas. Lucas is going to press it. Close to close. Had it stolen away by Brogdon. Brogdon's going to go down court. Trying to get it over to Trey Fortenberry. Threw it over to the sideline.
I don't think Trey saw it coming.
Yeah, not a bad assault by Brogdon. 2 players were collapsing on him, trying to get the cross-court pass for the layup to Fortenberry, just out of his reach.
In fact, this is the team that the Cougars played for in the AAA state championship game. The only time we've ever played for a AAA state title. Be about 4 years.
5 seconds to go out front. Cruz Garner is going to go down the lane, left side. Gets it over to Kozlowski. At the buzzer, off the mark, no good. That's going to do it for a very quick first quarter of play. 15 for Hartfield, 11 for the Cougars. Let's get it back to the studio for 1 minute. 1 minute down the line to listen to BA basketball here on B92.
At KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic, we have two patients, your child and you, the parent. We communicate so you and your family get the reassurance you need. Your pediatricians and pediatric nurse practitioners know exactly how you feel because we feel the same way. After all, it's our community too. Call KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic to make an appointment today. 601-823-5204. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
Broma's Deli, Southwest Mississippi's #1 deli. Broma's menu has something everyone will enjoy. Sandwiches, salads, po' boys, burgers, and much more. Be sure to check out our convenient grab-and-go counter for our famous homemade chicken salad, fresh fruit, and other fresh salads. You have a special event or party? Be sure to call Broma's at 601-823-2224 for all of your catering needs. Located on Hampton Drive, just off Brookway Boulevard in Brookhaven, and in Edgewood Mall in Macomb. Don't forget the sweet tea.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy, South State basketball action, boys division. Hartfield Academy takes a 15-11 lead here after 1 quarter of play. Hartfield with all possession start the second quarter. Cruz Garner's going to set it out front. It's going to drive down the lane, go up and over. Wild shot. Ball controlled by Hartfield. Number 4. Will Sullivan couldn't get a shot, follow-up shot to go, controlled by Dylan Fortenberry. He's going to get out to Nelson. Nelson's going to set things for the Cougars. 2-3 zone again by Hartfield. Trapping on the wing. Goes left side, Dylan Fortenberry back to Nelson. Right side, Brogdon. Brogdon looks, surveys the floor. Nelson straight away. Off the mark, no good. Good look there by Nelson. He's got to take that shot all night long. He'll knock him down. Cruz Garner on the move for Hartfield. Goes left side. Number 5 down to the ball game, Will Edwards. Right side back to Garner. He'll reset it over to Will Sullivan. Sullivan gets down to the big guy. Jonathan Lucas off the mark, no good. Controlled by Nelson. Nelson's going to press the issue, go up, under, off the glass, and good. Good drive there by Nelson. Kind of rocked the baby on that one, Stan.
Yep.
Good off the glass and good. Beautiful drive. Over Lucas, the 6'6" center for Hartfield. Will Sullivan out front to the right side to Garner. Garner down low again. Sullivan up. Check that. That's number 14, Kozlowski, working hard inside. I saw the 4. I thought it was Sullivan down there, but it's just Kozlowski. 17-13, Hartfield lead. Tyler goes right side to Brogdon. Brogdon, 3-pointer on the way. Off the glass, no good. Controlled by Hartfield. Quick pass down the court. Up and under to Kozlowski. Kozlowski up over Troy Fortenberry. Got it still, 19-13. Those shots blocked. Up the timeout. So make a 30-second timeout on the floor. Let's get it back to the studio. You're listening to BA Basketball here on B92.
Emotional and psychological problems have treatments, just like any other health issue. Still, you might not know how to find out what's right for you. We understand. That's why we created the KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center. We've seen how behavioral difficulties can affect someone's life. We can help you. Call KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center to make an appointment today. 601-835-9499. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy. Cougars trailing Hartfield Academy 19-13 with 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play. Coming out of a timeout by Coach Josh Watts. Right corner to Fortenberry. Trying to get it down low to Tyler. Had it stolen away by Jonathan Lucas. Again, the big 6'6" center handling the ball out front. Lucas, 3-pointer on the way. Off the mark, no good. Controlled by Dylan Fortenberry.
I guess Lucas is going to do it all, but
Got out to Brogdon, left corner. Dylan Fortenberry off the mark, no good. Good rebound inside by Trey. Trey battles down low, had it knocked away by Lucas. Controlled by Hartfield. Will Sullivan's going to get it back out front to Cruz Garner. Garner reset. He's guarded closely by Brogdon. 19-13 ball game. Hawks out front with 5:15 to go here in the second quarter. Jonathan Lucas out front, going to hand off to number 5. That's going to be Will Edwards. Gets it to Kozlowski, right side. Goes right corner. Stolen away by Brogdon. Man, we're all up in the middle of the Oak Forest student section. We got folks walking in front of us, behind us, and amongst us. So we can't make a call because we can't see.
That's right.
Nonetheless, good out.
Nice cutoff.
Good pass down low. Nelson got it to Fortenberry. Fortenberry goes up strong. He gets fouled in the process. That one's going to go against Will Sullivan. His first, team foul number 3 of the Hartfield Hawks. Tyler, he'll shoot 2. First one up for Tyler. Front rim, off the board, got it to stay. That's his 10th point, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
Nelson has a couple of drive free throws. Number 10, Luke Sanders into the ball game for Hartfield. Fortenberry. Tyler, Dillon, and Trey, Nelson, and Brogdon. Not sure what's going on right here. It looks like we may have
something on the bench malfunction. They've got a cooler and they're getting towels and mops and rags. I don't know what happened down there.
got a leakage on the water cooler down on the Hartfield bench.
It's out on the floor, too.
Yeah, the Oak Forest administrative staff is scrambling, come running in with towels. I'm not sure.
Clean up aisle 7.
I tell you what, they're bringing chairs, they're bringing towels, looking for places to sit. Packed house here at Oak Forest. We're going to hold it right here. 19-14 ball game, 4:43 to go here in the second quarter. If you're just joining us, Lady Cougars with an overtime win, 46-45 over a scrappy and very athletic Hillcrest Christian ball club. They'll advance to play the winner of Hartfield and Oak Forest Academy, who play after this boys contest. Tyler Fortenberry's at the line. He's made the front half of a 2-shot shooting foul. They'll try to complete the second half of it as well. Tell you what, they're bringing in extra chairs. Hartfield dresses about 20 players.
That's an advantage of being a large school.
Yeah. You know, they were one school that moved down from the 6A division. That's what we would call it this year. Last year within the 5A division. Just a different way of classifying the teams this year. There's a football division classification, and there's a all other sport classification. Don't want to get into that. Confuse a lot of folks.
That's correct, because it is confusing.
15-19, Fortenberry converts the second half of the second free throw. Ladies, the Cougars trail by 4. Brogdon steals it away out front.
It's just good hands right there by Brogdon.
Yeah.
Good defense in the face. Good hustle.
Yeah, took it away from Warner. Down low to Tyler. He goes left side to Dillon. Dillon, 3-point on the way. Got it.
You knew they were going to go in eventually. Dylan Fortenberry, a very accomplished 3-point shooter.
I tell you what, just picture-perfect shot and release by Dylan
Beautiful
Fortenberry.
stroke.
Every time, same motion, knocks one down. 19-18, Hartfield by 1. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Kozlowski out front wants to get to the big guy, Lucas. Kozlowski deals, shot over Fortenberry, off the mark, no good. Pulled down by Dillon. Dillon's going to press the issue down the left side. He'll go back out front to Nelson. Nelson will reset it for the Cougars, trailing by 1. Down low to Tyler. Tyler spin move on Lucas.
Nice.
Down there.
That was a beautiful spin move back.
Wow.
I should have patented that back in the day.
Tell you what,
I only dreamed about being able to do that move.
I don't know if the big guy's got the foot speed. He does have the height, but I don't know if he's got the foot speed to stay with Tyler Fortenberry in and around the basket. Cougars by 1. Scramble for the basketball, knocked over the inline by the Cougars. Almost a Still in turnover. Number 4, Will Sullivan back in the ballgame. They're going to give Lucas a rest.
Number 12 for Hartfield also, Jonah Caldwell.
Yeah, I believe that's
That's
Jonah.
a new player to the ballgame.
Yeah, I believe that is Jonah Caldwell. Ball goes down low. That's an offensive foul.
They got it. They saw it. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Number 4, foul on Will Sullivan, his second personal, 4th team foul.
Good job of Tyler Fortenberry holding his ground on the block. Sullivan trying to create some space. Just dropped his shoulder into Fortenberry's chest. Got called for the offensive foul. Tell you what, Jonah Caldwell, all kind of pressure on Nelson. Nelson got it down to Fortenberry. Fortenberry went up and off the glass good. Cougars 22, Hartfield 19.
Coach Magnuson getting those players back up off the bench.
Wow, backcourt violation missed by the referee. Number 12, Caldwell dribbled on the backcourt as he lost control of the basketball. Referee was out of position and missed that one. Clearly, he should have picked that one up. Will Sullivan down the lane, wild shot, no good. Picked up by Nelson. Nelson in the front court. He's going to be guarded by number 5. That's Will Edwards. Hartfield brought back to the 2-3 zone. A lot of pressure out front staying in that zone.
They've moved that zone very well. Nice lob pass into Tyler Fortenberry.
Nelson goes into Tyler. They can't stop Tyler down low. Up off the glass and good. 24-19. Cougars out front with 2:07 to go. Hartfield wants a 30-second timeout. Let's give it back to the studio for 30 seconds. You're listening to BA Basketball here on B92.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, your #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. 2020 is already flying by, and we want to thank you for a great 2019 by offering our biggest discounts ever on our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles, with up to $12,500 off our remaining 2019 Expeditions and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2019 Ford Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at sullivanford.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40 for Brookhaven.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy, 24-19 lead by the Cougars. A good run here in the second quarter, the last couple of minutes. Tyler Fortenberry, I don't have his total, but he's got to be pushing up around 14, 15 points, if I'm not mistaken, Stan.
17.
17 points in the first half.
You were close,
Fortenberry.
I was saying, Coach Magnuson for Hartfield, very animated coach. I mean, that timeout was reminiscent of a Watts timeout right there.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely, he is all into it.
I believe he shoot out 4 of the 5 players.
He did get around. He got around.
And a couple of bench players. Jeslowski out front goes right side to Will Sullivan. Sullivan got guarded by Dillon over to Jeslowski. Trey will check him. Looking down low to the big guy Lucas, goes back to Jeslowski. Jeslowski trying to get to the rim. 3-pointer on the way by Garner. Off the mark, no good. It'll go back to the Cougars.
Cougars need to run up the score a little bit here, Beck. We look like we've got Hartfield a little bit on their heels for a second.
24-19, Cougars out front. 1:30 to go here in the second quarter. Ball stolen away by Cruz Garner. A loose pass right there. Brogdon tried to get it over to Nelson, and Brogdon threw it behind Nelson again. So 2 straight turnovers. Brogdon attempting to get passes to Nelson. If you got anybody listening outside of the B92 local area, they say our YouTube feed is back up. If you just have them search in YouTube B92 WBKN, they can listen to the rest of this ballgame. Jeslowski, left corner, goes out top to Lucas. Back to Jeslowski. He's going to reset it for the Hawks out front. He'll hand off to Hill Sable. Sable goes right side to Garner. Garner guarded by Brogdon. Over to Jeslowski. Goes right side to Will Sullivan. Over to Sable. He traveled with basketball.
He didn't think he looked at his feet. Yes, where he did.
Kind of went with a fake, wanted to show the 3-pointer. Yeah, Nelson kind of jumped at it. Got the call across the court by one of the 3 officials and strikes. 24-21, Cougars out front inside of a minute before halftime. Nelson out front, a lot of pressure on those guards. He goes right side to Dylan Fortenberry. Out front to Brogdon. Back to Nelson. 3-pointer from Nelson on the way. Off the mark, no good. Sullivan, check that. Lucas on the move. Kicks it off to Will Sullivan. Up off the glass and good. Kind of a long rebound. The big guy started the break. Handed it off to Sullivan at the basket. Laid it up and in. 1-point ball game. 25 seconds to go before halftime. Nelson re-stepped out front, left side. Tyler Fortenberry, 3-pointer on the way, off the mark. Tyler got his own. Tyler's going to wheel and deal down low, up off the mark, no good. Good move by Tyler. Just couldn't get it to go. 10 seconds to go. The big guy, Lucas, handles out front. Heals his dribble. 4, 3, 2, 1. Will Sullivan, 3-pointer on the way. Got it. He got it. He may not have heard it. 3-pointer at the buzzer. Puts Hartfield up by 2 by a score of 26-24. That'll do it for the first half of play. We're going to give it back to the studio for 2 minutes. 2 minutes down the line. We'll recap the first half when we come back. You're listening to Brookhaven Academy basketball here on B92.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nielsen to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference one child at a time.
You have one agent for car insurance, another for home insurance, and still another for health insurance. Deal with just one agency for all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers Brookhaven has been serving families and businesses for generations. Professional agents at Insurance and Risk Managers will help you design a plan just right for your home, auto, life, health, and business insurance. Call 833-6321 or come by the office at 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Insurance and Risk Managers.
At Pike National Bank, we take pride in being your hometown bank. We are always striving to help the people of our community. Whatever phase of life you happen to be in right now, whether starting off college, buying your first home, or navigating retirement, we have real banking solutions for you backed by real people from your community. Become a part of our banking community today and see why we are a better way to bank. Pike National Bank. It's not the bank, it's the banker. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
You have one agent for car insurance, another for home insurance, and still another for health insurance. Deal with just one agency for all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers Brookhaven has been serving families and businesses for generations. Professional agents at Insurance and Risk Managers will help you design a plan just right for your home, auto, life, health, and business insurance. Call 833-6321 or come by the office at 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Insurance and Risk Managers.
And we're back here at Hartfield Academy. Looks like we've got a paper airplane contest along the right baseline.
Hey, and whoever makes the best airplane back, the one that flies the farthest, they get $50.
Got a lot of students, some of the BA students also down, Oak Forest students from Hillcrest. Haven't seen this before.
There's a couple of Brookhaven Academy students in there.
Got a good flight going there on that particular airplane.
Ooh.
Almost made it past
Close to that.
That's some that have gone backwards.
Like this is your winner here.
Yeah, got a winner right down in front of us. Dan, what we got as far as first half stats here in this ball game? 26-24, 2-point lead by Hartfield.
Hartfield was led by Will Sullivan, the senior guard, with 13 points. They got 5 points from Jake Jesłowski, 4 points from the big center, the junior, Jonathan Lucas, 2 points apiece at Hill Seville and Cruz Garner. For the Cougars, Brookhaven Academy was led, who led all scores in the first half. Tyler Fortenberry with 17 points.
Wow.
4 points, Britton Nelson, 3 points, Dylan Fortenberry. No foul trouble to speak of
on either side.
They got 2 fouls on Seville and 2 fouls on Sullivan, but that's no real fouls. Not very many fouls called. 4 and 3 called in the first half.
And that's why it was such a fast first half.
Yeah.
of basketball. 26-24 ball game. We're going to give it back to the studio for 2 more minutes. 2 minutes down the line. We'll come back, try to get set for the third quarter of play. You're listening to BA Basketball here on B92.
Do you feel weighed down by credit card debt? You know you want relief, but you are just not sure where to start. Hi, I'm Angie at Pike National Bank. Consolidating credit card debt could help simplify and lower your monthly payments as you work to become debt-free. Visit me at the Brookhaven location today to learn more. Pike National Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Need a key made? Come to Perkins Ace Hardware. Need small engine repair? It's Perkins Ace Hardware. How about hunting and fishing supplies? It's all at Perkins Ace Hardware. Shop with the helpful hardware folks for tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, appliances, padboy mowers, and more at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Kelly Hallred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at newyorklife.com.
When it comes to real estate in Southwest Mississippi, buyers and sellers love working with Four Corner Properties, your one-stop real estate shop. Whether you're in the market for a new home, commercial property, farmland, or land and timber, Four Corner Properties has the listings and the realtors to put together the best deal for you. Their office is at 149 Auburn Road. Online, 4cplandandhomes.com. That's 4cplandandhomes.com or call 601-952-2828.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy, extended halftime. 26-24, the Hawks of Hartfield on a three-point shot at the buzzer. They took a slim 2-point lead, a good run the late part of the second quarter stand for Brookhaven Academy. I think they ran it up to about a 6-point lead.
Yeah, we were up 6 or 7 for a minute.
Yeah. And Hartfield came back, got a couple of turnovers by Brookhaven, and 2 unforced turnovers
in 2 seconds.
They turned one of those into basket and another into a free throw, and one made free throw. So got a Donnybrook going here at Oak Forest Academy. If you're just joining us, Lady Cougars with a 46-45 victory over Hillcrest, and that gives them the right to play on Friday afternoon. They'll face off in the winner of Oak Forest and the Hartfield Lady Hawks.
Yeah, I don't really see how that Hillcrest girls team was number 4 from that district.
Yeah,
I feel like that's one of the better ball teams we'll play.
Yeah, I mean, it's a strong district. Hartfield and Simpson in the 4A division, they are number 2 and 3 behind Leak Academy in the rankings. Brookhaven Academy was last ranked at 5, and I think maybe Phil Academy, another team from up north, was sandwiched in at number 4. I'll tell you what, let's give it back to the studio for another 2 minutes. 2 minutes, we'll be ready for the second half of play. You're listening to Brookhaven Academy Basketball here on B92.
For over 7 decades, Brookhaven Monument Company has created lasting memorials as fitting remembrances for loved ones. Brookhaven Monument also has been a proud supporter of local events and projects. Giving back to the community is important to Brookhaven Monument because by supporting our local organizations, our community benefits from the many services and programs offered. Brookhaven Monument is proud of our community and is proud to support the groups and events that make this a better place to live. Brookhaven Monument Company, Highway 51 North, call 833-5701.
51 Pawn and Gun salutes the Cougars and Lady Cougars on a great year and wishes you the best in the tournaments. 51 Pawn and Gun always carries a winning line of guns and ammo, along with a large selection of jewelry and electronics. Whether you're looking for that new gun for turkey season or a great deal on jewelry and electronics, come to 51 Pawn and Gun, Highway 51, between Bogachita and Brookhaven.
You've been asking for it. Backwoods Bayou is now open on Thursday. That's right. You can now enjoy the best steak, seafood, ribs, and Cajun dishes Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings from 4:30 till 9. Dine in, use their drive-thru or call-in orders at 601-823-9749. 823-9749. The hunt for good food is over. Come to Backwoods Bayou, Highway 550, west of Brookhaven, near the Loy Star School. Now open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings, 4:30 till 9.
Ethanol added or non-ethanol, whichever blend of fuel you prefer, RB Wall Oil, Highway 51 North Brookhaven has the choice for you, and RB Wall Oil will pump your gas for you. Pull in, fill up, and be on your way. For all your petroleum products, you can depend on RB Wall Oil Company. Highway 51 North Brookhaven, open Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. till 7, and Saturday, 6 a.m. till 2. RB Wall Oil, where service still matters. Call 833-6721.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy, third quarter just underway. The Cougars trailing Hartfield by 2, 26-24. Cougars with ball possession to start the second half. Trey Fortenberry, left side, goes up top to Dillon. High pressure defense, Brockton trying to get it down low to Trey. Threw it on the end line. It'll go back to Hartfield.
He was trying to thread a needle there. That's a little bit of too much of a force there.
Yeah. Tough pass right there, trying to get it down to Trey. Man-to-man by the Cougars. Garner goes left side to Sullivan. Sullivan out to Jaslowski. Over to Hill Sable. Sable driving down the lane, guarded by Nelson. Got the foul in the bucket, laid up on the rim, and stayed in. Pretty good drive and finish right there by Hill Sable. He's going to go to the line, try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. 28-24, Hartfield out front. Up, off the mark, no good. Trey clears it for Brookhaven Academy. Hands off to Nelson. Hartfield looking to trap out of that 2-3 zone. Goes left side. Dylan Fortenberry going to get it back out front to Nelson. Nelson looks right side to Brogdon. Brogdon surveys. Almost had it stolen away. He does have it stolen away by Hill Sable. Sable plays it up again. He gets fouled in the process. He'll go to the line, try to complete another three-point play the old-fashioned way. Little frustration foul there by Brogdon. Had it stolen away by Sable. Quickly off the bench, Michael Ratliff for the Cougars. 30-24, 6-point lead for Hillcrest. Sable's going to try to stretch it to 7. Up, off the mark, no good. Rebound, Dylan Fortenberry. He'll clear it to Nelson. Nelson checks with Coach Watts. 2-3 zone. Spread out. Left corner, Dylan on the way. Fabric. Spring music here at Oak Forest. Dylan Fortenberry, nothing but net. Deep left corner. Almost out of bounds. Knocks that one down. 30-27. Hartfield out in front. Right side, Jaslowski. Looks cross court to Will Sullivan. Sullivan on the move against Dillon. Down the lane, up off the glass. Good. Got a little rub out top. Screen on Dillon. Left the lane for Sullivan. He laid it up and off the glass. Good. Plays a lot like Britton Nelson. Going to that basket.
Looks a little like it.
Yeah. Nelson sets it out front for Ratliff. Ratliff back out to Nelson. If they try to get it back to Fortenberry again in the corner. Dillon guarded by Jaslowski. Fox get it back out to Nelson. Jump ball. It'll go back to Hartfield. Couple of turnovers here in the third quarter for the Cougars. And it's turned up costly. They got 4 points off turnovers thus far. Let's see if Hartfield can convert again. Garner out front. He started closely by Ratliff. He goes left side. Will Sullivan over to Jaslowski. Jaslowski guarded by Trey. Sullivan wanted to go left side again against Dillon. Nothing doing. Gets it back to Jaslowski. Jaslowski's going to set it for Hartfield. 32-27. Hartfield with a 5-point lead. Jaslowski down the lane. on Trey Fortenberry. Up off the mark, no good. Pulled down by Tyler. He's going to be fouled by Sable. Good strong rebound there by Tyler Fortenberry. He came out of the pack on that one.
Third personal on Hill Sable, but
Yeah, decision time for Coach Mackinson.
only been 5 fouls called on their team.
Yeah, he's got 3 of them. Dillon trying to look down low to Tyler. Nothing doing. Goes cross court for Ratliff. Ratliff's going to get it back out top. No, check that. Down low to Trey. Trey down on the block. Out to Nelson. Nelson kicks over to Dillon. 3-pointer on the way from Dillon. Off the mark, no good. Pulled down by the big guy, Jonathan Lucas. Lucas with a behind-the-back dribble. Step, kicks left corner. If I can pick up a number, that's Will Sullivan over to Jaslowski. I tell you what, the big guy for Hartfield, he handles the ball well. Yeah. Hill Sable out front, guarded by Britton Nelson. Over to Garner. Garner to Jaslowski, left side. Up to Will Sullivan, right side. Kind of a motion offense by Hartfield. Right side Sullivan, guarded by Dylan Fortenberry. Sullivan thought about a 3-pointer, thought better of it. Now he'll drive to the basket. Up, under, off the glass, good. I'll tell you what, I just said it. I said, that is a typical Britton Nelson move right there. Sullivan does it well. Dylan Fortenberry along the left baseline. Up off the mark, no good. Retrieved by Ratliff. Ratliff's going to reset it. Try to get it back out front. He'll go left corner to Dylan Fortenberry. 3-pointer on the way. He got another one. Good shooting outside by Dylan Fortenberry. 34-30 lead by Hartfield. Timeout on the floor. Going to be a full timeout by the Cougars. Let's throw it back to the studio for 1 minute. 1 minute down the line, you're listening to BA Basketball here on B92.
There is one dealership in Southwest Mississippi that is different.
Isn't it time you experienced the difference at Paul Barnett Nissan?
Right now, take advantage of exceptional savings on remaining 2019 Nissans. And Paul Barnett has the largest pre-owned selection in the area with all makes and models. You'll get 2 years of free touch and go car washes with any vehicle purchase. Paul Barnett Nissan, Brookway Boulevard, Brookhaven. Online, pvnissan.com.
Isn't it time you experience the difference?
If you don't see the rock, you better keep on rolling.
The Oil Change Pros at Rapid Oil Change offer a convenient, fast service to get you in and out in 30 minutes so you get back to your life. All products Rapid Oil Change uses reach OEM specifications and will not void new or extended warranties. Log on for all locations and specials at oilchangems.com.
Rapid Oil Change, where you should be going. If you don't see the rock, you better keep on rolling.
530 Highway 51 South, across from the Shell Cracker Barrel.
We're back here at Oak Forest Academy. 4A South State tournament basketball. 34-30 Hartfield out in front of the Cougars with 3:48 to go here in the third quarter of play. Hartfield with ball possession. Left side, Will Sullivan. He's going to get it back out front to Cruz Garner. Garner surveys the floor, skips pass, back to Sullivan. Almost stolen away, and it was stolen away by Piper Ratliff. Good defense right there by Ratliff. Got up under that one, swiped it away from Sullivan. Nelson's going to set it out front for the Cougars. Goes down low to Tyler Fortenberry. Shot up off the mark, no good. Quickly out front to Hill Sable. He goes up against Nelson. Off the mark, no good. Strong rebound in there by Dylan Fortenberry. Good job. Recovery by Dylan and Britton Nelson on the quick fast break by Hartfield. Right side Ratliff. Ratliff goes right corner to Dylan Fortenberry, up to Tyler. Tyler up, gets fouled in the process. Couldn't get it to go, but he got the foul.
Little late whistle.
Yeah.
Good whistle.
Looks like that one's on number 23, the big guy, Jonathan Lucas. And mentioned
his first.
He stands in about 6'6", but he likes to play out on the floor.
He's real thin.
Yeah. Got a timeout on the floor by Hartfield. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Let's get it back to the studio. 30 seconds down the line. You're listening to BA Basketball here on B92.
GT Collision is more than an auto body repair shop. GT Collision also carries a complete line of auto and truck accessories. We can help you with a new look for your car or truck. If that car or truck also needs body and paint repair, GT Collision's trained technicians will get it back in like new condition. GT Collision and Accessories is a Farm Bureau, State Farm, and Progressive preferred shop. Highway 51 North Brookhaven. Call 601-990-2833. Online, gt-collision.com, and find us on Instagram.
GT Collision says, go Cougars.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy. 34-30 ball game. Hartfield out front. 2:54 to go here in the third period. Tyler Fortenberry at the line to shoot two. First one up to Tyler. It's good. I think that's his first point in the second half. I'm sure Coach Mackinson had a little conversation with his team about number 23 at halftime, so we've got to stop him. Second one on the way came up short, pulled down by Lucas. Lucas goes right side to Cruz Garner. Garner's going to set it out top for Hartfield. Cougars got back into a sort of a 1-2-2 zone. First time we've seen zone tonight for the Cougars. Will Sullivan works on Fortenberry. He's going to bring it out front. Reset it for the Hawks. Token pressure out front from Nelson. Goes cross court out front to Jeslowski. Hartfield looking a little bit out of the sorts against this zone shown by Coach Josh Watts. Jeslowski looks, comes back cross court to Will Sullivan. Back to Jeslowski, left side. Left side to Kill Sable. Jeslowski back to Sable. Pitch and catch on the left side. Back to Jeslowski. Back to Sable in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Off the mark, no good. Knocked over the end line, but number one, that's going to be Cruz Garner. It'll go back to the Cougars. Pretty good move right there, Coach Watts going to the zone.
Absolutely. I think I've seen it a couple of times this half, making them shoot the outside shot. They have 1 3-point basket.
Nelson trying to go right side to Dylan Fortenberry. Had it stolen away. Get inside to the big guy, Lucas. Lucas could be fouled in the process by Trey Fortenberry. A little bit of a loose pass there by Nelson. Tried to go deep corner to Dylan Fortenberry. Had Ratliff on the right wing. Could have kind of got it to the corner via Ratliff. Chose to try to throw over the top and had it stolen away. The Hawks will shoot free throws on the other end with a 3-point lead. First free throw up, bounces and stays in.
What I was saying is Hartfield only has 1 3-pointer in the whole contest, and that was at the buzzer. That was not a 3-point in the offense.
Yeah, so not a team that really looks to shoot a lot of 3-pointers. I think they've seen one this half and maybe 1 or 2 the first half. Second free throw off the mark, 35-31, 1:29 to go in the third. Ratliff on the move, goes cross court for Dylan Fortenberry. Guarded by Jeslowski, goes back out front to Nelson. He'll reset it for the Cougars.
This is a 2-3 zone by Hartfield also.
Yeah. Real wide 2-3. Nelson thought about a three. He gets it right side. Ratliff down low to Trey. Kicks it back to Nelson. 3-point on the way from Nelson. He got it throw. That's the shooter's touch right there. Rolled around and stayed in. 1-point lead for Hartfield. Goes down low to Jeslowski. Up off the mark. No good. Fought for it. Wow, they're going to foul on Trey. Trey was laying on his back on that one.
Foul was on Hartfield, number 14, Jeslowski.
Yeah, I think he may have pulled Trey to the floor, is what the referee's saying. Trey was on his back, went flying to the floor. I thought they got Trey on the foul. Didn't see it, but it was on Jeslowski. Perfect call by the referee.
Very nice.
Left side, Dylan Fortenberry going to kick it out top to Nelson. Cougars trailing by 1, 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Tyler directing traffic out front. Gets it over to Dylan. Dylan goes left side. Kicks it back out to Tyler. He'll reset it. Tyler dribbles down. Moves.
Travel.
Yeah, they get a travel violation on Tyler. Good move right there. Jeslowski had to collapse down on the drive with Tyler. Could have got a kick to the corner to Dylan and get another attempt at a 3-pointer. Nonetheless, traveled before he could get the pass off. 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Hartfield by 1. Garner out front. He'll token Trout Nelson. Stolen away by Fortenberry. Got to be Dylan. Dylan working his way. 3 seconds. Tyler had a foot on the Tyler was dead in the corner.
Yeah, they didn't stop the clock. They lost about 2 seconds. They're about to inbound without checking it. Now Coach Mackinson has got them paying attention to it. I believe they lost about 2 seconds.
Tyler was down on the baseline, got the pass, but I think his left foot was on the end line. Turnover. The clock did run a couple of seconds.
Well, I mean, we have muffs on our ears, but it is loud in here. I think that's why Coach Mackinson is so adamant the players can't hear him as much. And, they are about to add some time to the clock, looks like. I'm checking with the courtside official. They have a 3-man crew, then they have an official at the scorer's table. I wouldn't be surprised. They put about 2.9 on the clock. Well, apparently they're not going to put anything on the clock. So 0.4 seconds on the clock. Hartfield's going to throw it, try to go the distance. Well, that was terrible. Yeah. I mean, as a bookkeeper and a clock operator, I mean, we make some mistakes, and it was obvious that they did not turn the clock off. Coach Mackinson, absolutely correct. As much as he wants to argue this and complain about it until they walk him out of here, he is in the right. Yeah, he's in the right. He's not going to get them to change it. However, let's give it back to the studio for 1 minute. 1 minute down the line, fourth quarter coming up. This is BA basketball here on B92.
Are you ready for the prom? Grab your girlfriends and head to Mimi's Bridal and Formal Wear in Laurel. They have over 1,000 dresses, sizes 00 to 30 in stock, and they register each purchase, so you won't see double at the prom. Choose from top lines, Allie Wild, Maury Lee, Tiffany, and many more. Plus, they are Mississippi's #1 retailer for Giovanni. Be sure and check the selection of cute children's pageant dresses, sizes 2 to 16. Mimi's Bridal and Formal Wear, 515 North 16th Avenue, Laurel. Find them on Facebook and Instagram.
Emmett's Marine in Brookhaven is your one-stop shop for all your fishing needs. In stock, we have trolling motors, depth finders, generators, pressure washers, coolers, fishing tackle, life jackets, Millennium seats, rod holders, and much more. Gift certificates available Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5 p.m. Check us out on Facebook for our current inventory. Emmett's Marine is located in Brookhaven on the corner of 84 and 51. Follow us on Facebook or call at 601-833-2277.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy. VA first possession, trailing by 1 as they start the fourth quarter of play. Brockton, Nelson, Fortenberry. Ball stolen away from Brockton. Laid up on the other end by number 0, Hillcrest. Nelson works the backcourt against Cruz Garner. Goes left side, Tyler Fortenberry. Tyler double teamed out top, goes to Trey. Trey straight down the lane, up off the glass and good. If they're going to double team out top and triple team out top, that's going to leave the lower half of that zone wide.
Did a nice job pointing that out right there.
Good pass by Tyler, got it to Trey. Trey had a free look at the basket. Ooh. Big guy out front, Lucas, almost stolen away by Tyler. 36-37, Hartfield lead. Loose pass down low, stolen away by Trey Fortenberry. Not sure what they were looking at there. Good defensive play right there by Trey. 6:51 to go in this one. Cougars trailing by 1. Nelson's going to set it out top, drives down the lane. Going to be touched. Ooh. That ball looks to be touched right there by Will Sullivan on the way out of bounds.
It did.
Yeah, Nelson had it stopped away. Nelson put a hand back on it, but like Sullivan was the last guy to push it over the end line. Nonetheless, it goes back to the Hawks of Hartfield. John Lucas out top, goes left side to Hill Sable. Sable surveys the floor. Kind of a 2-3 zone look from the Cougars. Straight free throw line goes to Jesłowski. Jesłowski spins up the glass and good. Jesłowski gives up a few inches to Trey Fortenberry, but just went up and over him on that one. Long pass to Dylan Fortenberry. He's going to get fouled by the big guy, Jonathan Lucas. Probably only 2. Yes, 2 on Lucas, 14 fouls for Hartfield. No real trouble for anyone in the foul category. Dylan Fortenberry looks, goes cross court to Tyler. Cougars with a lot of looping passes. Left side to Bronson, goes down to Tyler Fortenberry. He goes up over Jeslowski and good. 39-38, Cougars down by 1. 5:45 to go in this one. We got a nail biter here at Oak Forest Academy. One team will survive. The other will play their last game of the season. Jeslowski, right corner, look, started by Trey. Got a whistle. 3-second call.
Up number one, just standing in the camped out lane. He kind of forgot where he was at. That's Cruz Garner, just sophomore.
Kind of what you say, falling asleep right there.
Yeah, he's a guard. He's not normally in the lane.
Yeah, he's just watching the game, standing right in the middle of the lane. Not called for it. Left side, Dylan Fortenberry. He dribbles back up top. We're going to get a foul on number one. Garner. 15 foul on the Hawks. First team foul on Garner. Coach Mackinson wants a timeout to settle down his squad. Let's see what he wants right here. Ask him the score table how many timeouts, full and 30-second timeouts he has. Going to be a 30-second timeout. Let's get it back to the studio for 30 seconds, Jeremy. 30 seconds. You're listening to BA Basketball here on B92.
Is there a wedding in your future? Need a place for the reception or rehearsal dinner? You need Mitchell's Special Events and Catering. Have a party, business meeting, or social event you are planning for? Plan on calling Mitchell's Special Events and Catering, 601-823-2224. Mitchell's can host the event or cater at your location. They'll set up and clean up afterwards. Mitchell's Special Events and Catering on Hampton Drive off Brookway Boulevard in Brookhaven. Call 823-2224.
We got a Donnybrook going here at Oak Forest Academy, 39-38. Cougars down by 1 with ball possession. 5:20 to go here in the final frame. Nelson out front. He's going to be guarded by Cruz Garner. Gets it over to Brogdon, back to Nelson. Hartfield trapping all over the court. Nelson goes to Fortenberry. Dillon, left side, back to Nelson. Back to Fortenberry. Left side, Tyler. Tyler to Dillon, back to Nelson, right corner. Brogdon down to Tyler. Tyler tried to get it inside, had it knocked away by Lucas. Garner on the move for Hartfield. Backs it out. He'll reset it. 1-point ball game with 4:40 to go in this one. Will Sullivan going to dribble out front. Down the lane, up. Blocked away by Dylan Fortenberry. Good defensive play right there. The back line of the defense of Brookhaven Academy. Down low to Tyler Fortenberry. Couldn't get it to go. Had it knocked away, but Will Sullivan was standing on the end line. Brogdon's got to grab his confidence back stand. He needs to drop that three-pointer.
He's a little shaky. You're right.
Yeah, we've seen him do it multiple times. Going to be a tie ball possession. All the Hartfield. Really trying to force that pass down there to Tyler in the lane. Knocked around, tied up on Hartfield. They'll take it back and have to bring it to distance. Jonathan Lucas on the dribble. He's going to hand off to Will Sullivan, cross court to Garner. Back to Sullivan out top. Cougars going to stay in that zone, that little bit of scrappy defense on the wings. Looks like a 1-2-2 by the Cougars. Really want to guard the wings in the corners. Got to make sure we get backside hip toe stand when it goes to that corner.
Hartfield can tend to let the time expire or run down.
3:55 to go. Jonathan Lucas out front. Left side Sable, back to Lucas. Lucas on the move, goes back to Sable. Sable, wild drive to the basket. Got it to Jeslowski. Corner to Sable. Sable, three-pointer on the way. Off the mark, no good. Hartfield gets the rebound. Another wild drive to the basket by Sable. He got the basket to go. 3-point lead for Hartfield. Nelson on the move for the Cougars. Three-pointer from Dylan Fortenberry. Fortenberry gets another one. Ties it up at 41. Dylan Fortenberry, three-point shooting, though. Three-point shooting. It's going to be a full timeout on the floor for Coach Josh Watt at 3:25 to go. Let's get it back to the studio for 1 minute. 1 minute down the line, you're listening to BA Basketball here on B92.
At KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic, we have two patients, your child and you, the parent. We communicate so you and your family get the reassurance you need. Your pediatricians and pediatric nurse practitioners know exactly how you feel because we feel the same way. After all, it's our community too. Call KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic to make an appointment today. 601-823-5204. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, your #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. 2020 is already flying by, and we want to thank you for a great 2019 by offering our biggest discounts ever on our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles, with up to $12,500 off our remaining 2019 Expeditions and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2019 Ford Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at sullivanford.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40 for Brookhaven.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy. We're tied at 41. 3:25 to go. Oak Forest will have to go to the distance with ball possession. Hill Fable, he'll bring it the distance for Oak Forest. Looks like maybe a 1-3-1 half-court trap for Brookhaven Academy. Tyler pressuring out front with Brogdon. Fable looks across court to John Lucas. Lucas back to Fable. Almost stolen away by Brogdon. Brogdon did. Recovered by Hillcrest. Fable with a three-point attempt. Looks like he's going to be fouled by Brogdon. Let's see. It will be 3 shots. 3 free throws for Hill Fable. 3 minutes, 1 second to go. 41-41. Fable at the line to shoot 3. Got the first one. Tough foul right there. Just cannot foul a three-point shooter. Jump shooter, period. That's another saying from MC Turk. Don't foul the jump shooter. Fable converts the second. 43-41. He gets one more free throw. Fable takes aim. He got all 3. That's the way he steps to the line to make them count. Nelson in the backcourt. Pressure by Garner. Nelson on the drive, up off the glass, no good. Pulled down by Lucas. Lucas controls for Hillcrest out front to Garner. Cougars need a defensive stop right here. Woo, could have got an offensive foul on that one. Left corner, Lucas, three-pointer on the way. Off the mark, no good. Tapped around, pulled down by Trey Fortenberry. Good strong rebound right there by Trey. I don't know if Coach wants Lucas shooting that one. Nonetheless, we'll take it. Ball down low to Tyler. Had it stolen away. And one of the guards gets it out front. On the move. That was Fable. Thought he got fouled by Fortenberry.
A lot of crying for foul calls, but they ain't been calling any fouls in this ballgame.
Yeah. So only 5 and 4 fouls respectively. Nelson on the drive, blocked away by Lucas. Nelson going to foul Lucas after the block. You know, normally, that's a move that Nelson gets away with, but had the 6'6" Lucas, the only guy between him and the basket, and he just extended. Nelson couldn't get the shot over him. But, you know, Nelson's got to take that shot. Again, if it weren't for the much taller Lucas, he would have been fine with that move. Hillcrest right corner goes to Will Sullivan. Going to get a bump down low. Going to get Nelson on that one. That's going to be the 16th foul on the Cougars. 3rd on Nelson.
1:48 to go, so we needed to pick up these fouls.
Yeah. 1:48 to go. Cougars trailing by 3. Warner would trigger the inbounds under the Hartfield basket. Looks, gets it out front. 0, Hill Fable. Kicks it out front to the big guy, Jonathan Lucas. Lucas driving down lane, goes right side, Will Sullivan. Sullivan looks to drive. Nothing doing right there. Pressured out front by Dylan Fortenberry. Left side to Garner. Garner looks, trying to find a friendly face. John Lucas along the baseline. Throws it away. Another move by the big guy, just wasn't meant to be right there. Extra shot taken right there by Will Sullivan. Could get the delay of game on that one. 1:19 to go. Cougars trailing by 3. Nelson gets it off to Tyler. Tyler back to Nelson. Goes corner. Dylan Fortenberry, 3-pointer on the way. He got another one. That's 5 3-pointers for Fortenberry. That'll be Dylan. Tie ball game. Tie ball game with 1 minute to go. 60 seconds, as Dr. Ed would say. Timeout. Timeout on the floor by Coach Mackinson.
Well, no doubt, Tyler Fortenberry's been leading the ball game, but Dylan Fortenberry stepping to the ball game.
Yep. Going to be a 1 minute timeout. Let's take 30 seconds here. Let's only do 30, so we come back and recap this one. You're listening to Brookhaven Academy basketball. You're on B92.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nielsen to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference one child at a time.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy. 44 for the Cougars, 44 for the Hawks. 56 seconds to play in this one. Packed house, standing room only. One team will survive. One team, this will end their season. Both squads fighting for their life. Dylan Fortenberry just knocked down his 5th 3-pointer of the evening to tie this ball game as they were down by 3. Hartfield will inbound the ball under their own basket. Not sure why that. I'm really not sure that when we got the timeout call. Nonetheless, they're going to inbound it under their own basket. Tie ball game with 56 seconds to go. Cruz runner inbounds to Hill Sable. They're going to set it out front. 1-2-2 zone again for the Cougars. Let's see if Hartfield's going to try to hold it for the last shot. 40 seconds
Looks like they are.
Sable goes left side to Jonathan Lucas. Lucas, all about a pass inside. Nothing doing. 30 seconds to go in this one. Tie ball game at 44. Big guy out front, 6'6" against Nelson. Left side, Hill Sable. Let's see if Coach Maxson calls for a timeout. Over to Lucas, 16 seconds to go. Lucas goes to Sable. Sable with 10 seconds. Goes to Lucas. Back to Sable. Inside of 5 seconds to go. Sable on the drive. Up, under. Back to the out on the floor by the Cougars. Pretty good move right there by Sable. Went up and under the Cougars. I think we're going to reset it with about 2.6 seconds to go. Yeah, 2.6 seconds to go.
They didn't stop the clock. But this time the referee right there on top of it.
Yeah. We'll hold it right here. Cougars will have to go the distance with 2.6 seconds to go. Trailing by 2. Hill Sable with a drive went just kind of around and under about 3 Cougars. Got it to go up off the glass to give the Hartfield Hawks a 2-point lead. Coach Josh Watts talking with his squad during this timeout.
Well, Becky, it's going to be a 3-point shot.
Yeah. I mean, I just got to believe they're going to cover up.
They're going to cover Dylan Fortenberry completely. I'm going to say Brogdon's going to be open to take the 3.
Get Brogdon to look at it. Get Nelson a chance at it. Tyler a chance. Dylan a chance. The key's going to be the inbounder. Who does he put right there? Does he go with Tyler, the quarterback? Allow him to throw it long, but then you lose him down on the offensive end. It is going to be Tyler. The Brookhaven Academy quarterback looking for one more completed pass, and they got to convert a shot with 2.6 seconds to go. Hartfield can foul. They have one foul to give up right here. Going to get another timeout on the floor from Coach Josh Watts. Let's give it back to the studio, Jeremy. 30 seconds on the line. You're listening to BA Basketball here on B92.
There's a saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And that's not the case when it comes to insurance, though. You want one agency that can handle all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers has a team of insurance professionals ready to work for you for home, life, auto, health, and business insurance. Turn to just one agency, Insurance and Risk Managers, 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Call 833-6321. Insurance and Risk Managers.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy. Cougars trailing by 2. Their season on the line right here. 2.6 seconds to go. They'll have to go the entire distance up the floor and try to convert a basket. Hartfield does have one foul to give. Hartfield will not pressure the basketball. They're going to guard everything in the front court. Tyler looks. Gets it to Brogdon. Brogdon turns. Going to let it fly. Off the glass. No ball. Those one in. I don't know if Brogdon got that one off in time. I believe he did. It was very close. Went off the glass, off the front rim. Did not fall. And that's going to do it here from Oak Forest Academy. Hartfield sneaks out of here with a 46-44 win over the Brookhaven Academy Cougars. Good ball game. Tough loss for the Cougars. Let's throw it back to the studio. 2 minutes. 2 minutes down the line. You're listening to BA Basketball here on B92.
Hi, I'm Angie at Pike National Bank. When you're a business owner, managing your finances can be overwhelming. That's why it's so much easier to have a community of bankers to help you achieve and maintain your goals. From checking accounts to loans, we have the tools you need to keep your banking simple. Visit me at our Brookhaven location to learn more. Pike National Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Need a key made? Come to Perkins Ace Hardware. Need small engine repair? It's Perkins Ace Hardware. How about hunting and fishing supplies? It's all at Perkins Ace Hardware. Shop with the helpful hardware folks for tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, appliances, padmoy mowers, and more at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Dwayne Allred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at newyorklife.com.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Need a key made? Come to Perkins Ace Hardware. Need small engine repair? It's Perkins Ace Hardware. How about hunting and fishing supplies? It's all at Perkins Ace Hardware. Shop with the helpful hardware folks for tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, appliances, padmoy mowers, and more at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy, a heartbreaker for the Cougars of Brookhaven Academy. A slim 46-44 loss to the Hartfield Hawks. And Brogdon got a good look at that last one. They had to go the distance of the court stand with 2.6 seconds to go after Hartfield converted on a drive, holding the ball the last minute of the ball game. Brogdon got a good look, shot it, went off the glass, just bounced off the front iron, came up a little short in this one.
Tough heartbreak, like you said, especially for our two seniors, Britton Nelson and Micah Ratliff. And, the Cougars in their season early this year. I can't remember in recent times when we exited in the first game of South State, but we knew that coming in. We knew we had a tough basketball game from a very accomplished Hartfield basketball team.
Yeah, their team, and
they're a good ball team.
You talked about it earlier. Coach Mackerson does a great job.
Yeah.
He looks like a guy that plays a lot of basketball in his time. And gets pretty good rotating his guys around. a real clean ball game. We only got into the bonus situation late in the fourth quarter, so this is a very fast ball game. Again, the Cougars coming up just short in this one. If you will, just give us a quick recap on the scoring. Big night from Tyler and Dylan Fortenberry for the Cougars, but coming up just a basket short, 46-44.
For the Hartfield Hawks, they were led by Will Sullivan, the senior guard, with 17. Hill Seville, another senior guard, had 15. The big man, Mr. Jonathan Lucas, had 5, 7 points for Jake Jaskowski, and Cruz Garner with 2 points. For the Brookhaven Academy Cougars, all scores led by Tyler Fortenberry with 20. He was followed by Dylan Fortenberry with 15, 7 points for Britton Nelson, 2 points for Trey Fortenberry. And that's it.
One scoring for their total of 44. And again, a tough loss for the Cougars, brings the end of their season. And we can't say enough about Britton Nelson and Piker Ratliff, what they've meant with this Cougar ball club. Nelson, 3 years.
These boys were on a 2-year straight state championship run.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the Division 2A.
Yeah. Just a hard-fought battle. Came up just a little bit short. You can go back and look at some different things tonight, say if here or if there. Nonetheless, they fought hard, and it's something the Cougar Nation can certainly be proud about. Earlier this afternoon, the Lady Cougars picked up a big win in overtime, 46-45 over Hillcrest, and they'll play on Friday afternoon at 5:15. They'll play the winner of this ball game, getting ready to start between Hartfield Academy and Oak Forest Academy, the host team here in the South State Tournament. Well, for Stan Wimmer, this is Beck Warren. Hope you all can join us on Friday afternoon. Lady Cougars with a 1-point victory in overtime. The Cougars come up short and end a very good season for them by 2, losing by 2 to the Hartfield Hawks. That'll do it from us. From Amite, Louisiana, we'll see you again on Friday evening. Good evening and good night.
Good night, all.
This has been tournament coverage of the Cougars and Lady Cougars on B92. Game action was brought to you by Sullivan Ford Lincoln, Exit 40 Brookhaven, King's Daughters Medical Center, 4 Corner Properties on Auburn Drive, 51 Pawn and Gun, Highway 51 between Bogachita and Brookhaven.